running for the Betfred home of Goals Galore Novices Handicap hurdle to a cheer from the crowd, and it looks as though they've gone off quite hard in the early stages here with the Thehossbehind, who's now subject, of course, to that rider change. Will Kennedy riding in place of the sideline Tom Scudamore, who's ill today, who will just about cross the first flight in front. He dived at it. There was also a slight mistake by the favourite Broughtons. He's easy to spot. He's the flashy chestnut with the big white blaze. His rider Jamie Moore in those pale mauve and black quartered colours. Star of Namibia moving through on the inside of the early leader, the Thehossbehind, as they have a contested lead now. Up the home straight they come, and on now towards flight number 3. So it is the Thehossbehind. Near us with the orange colours is Star of Namibia. Out a little bit wider is Weld Arab, who's now in a very close third, and then Broughtons in 4th position, and then Contour d'Histoire, the spotter colours on the outside of Zenafire as they cross over this flight of hurdles. At the moment, the champion jockey Richard Johnson in the red and black quarters on Broughtons Rhythm, just at the back of a very, very tightly grouped field of 7. Now, this will be the final flight in a circuit's time. It's the 4th on this circuit, and the one who wrapped that pretty hard was Star of Namibia. So they come up past us now with a circuit ahead of them, and once again passing the packed stands, and also the infield has thousands of people on the infield as well today as they pass them now. And it is the Thehossbehind, who's been subject to really good support all day, who's out in front. 2 on the outside, Weld Arab. On the inside, Broughtons has now taken 3rd position. He's the only previous hurdling winner in the field. He won in October at Plumpton over this distance of 2 miles or 3,200 metres. And now they go to the flight, which is taken on the run into the back straight. Now off the bit is Star of Namibia. We heard him make that mistake, clattering the 4th flight, and now after flight number 5, he's getting reminders from his young rider, Connor Ring. On now towards the next flight, which they will take on the rise. Now this slight rise after the dogleg turn by the farmhouse is known as Clump Hill, and it takes them now on to the section of the course where they run alongside the golf course, and it is the Thehossbehind who's got the lead. Nearest the camera car, that is Broughtons, and slightly isolated in the centre of the course is Weld Arab as they got over that 4th from home. Now the dark blue colours, Zenafire is making ground. Zenafire was a pretty decent horse on the flat. He won 4 times on the flat, but he's looking now for his first win over hurdles on only his 4th try over jumps. The one, I'm afraid, who is really struggling badly now is Star of Namibia. There's a very long run before the first flight taken in the home straight, and now another one getting reminders is Contour d'Histoire from Noel Feely. He's now dropped back to be the back marker of the main group of runners. So down the hill they come, and it's the Thehossbehind who's still got the lead. Now Jamie Moore begins to shake up the favourite, Broughtons in 2nd, Zenafire around the outside in 3rd, getting ever closer Richard Johnson on Broughtons Rhythm. He's now in 4th, and the others now are beginning to labour as they enter the final half mile, down towards a 3rd from home, and Broughtons gets him very tight. He makes another mistake, and he's now been tackled on both sides, digging in now on the near side, the Thehossbehind up against the inside rail. Broughtons Rhythm down the centre of the course is Zenafire. Broughtons is going to have to really try and raise his game, and now he's losing ground. He's going the wrong way back through the field, down towards the final quarter mile. This is the 2nd from home, and Zenafire, the 4 times flat winner, he was the one who slightly blundered, and it's the champion jockey Richard Johnson and Broughtons Rhythm who've come through against the inside rail to take the lead. There's now only 4 of them left going. 3 have been pulled up in the home straight. Here's the final flight. Broughtons Rhythm had a lead of a length and a half. Zenafire was over in 2nd, the Thehossbehind, and then Broughtons. They've got another half furlong to go. Broughtons Rhythm not finding a great deal out in front, but he's driven clear by Richard Johnson. It's another for the champion. Broughtons Rhythm wins. He came from last to first to be Zenafire in 2nd. In 3rd will be the Thehossbehind, and in 4th will be Broughtons. And all the others pulled up in the home straight, so 7 started and just the 4 finished, and it is a win for Richard Johnson on Broughtons Rhythm. Another significant winner for Richard Johnson, his 160th winner of the season, and that now takes him 29 winners clear of Brian Hughes in the race for the Jockeys Championship, and Broughtons Rhythm has won at 4-1.